What's going on, Broncos country? It's Matt from Orange Crush News 365, and here's part 2 of my list of Broncos I refuse to let be forgotten. Coming in at number 5 is right guard Brian Habib, who played with the Broncos from 1993 to 1997. Habib was a product of the Minnesota Vikings originally. He played with them for about 5 years before he came over to Denver, and he was part of the Super Bowl 32 team. Habib often gets overlooked because he was on the same team as Broncos Hall of Fame lineman Gary Zimmerman. But he was one of John Elway's favorite linemen. He didn't allow very many sacks, and he's still good friends with John Elway to this day. At number 4 is the hard-hitting Al Wilson. Al Wilson was probably one of the best tackling linebackers and hardest-hitting linebackers to ever wear the orange and blue. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler and won a BCS national championship with Tennessee in 1998 and was selected by the Broncos in the first round, 31st pick overall. He's not enshrined in the Bronco Ring of Fame yet, but I really hope that he does get inducted to showcase his greatness and what he did for that Broncos defense. He finished his time in Denver with over 700 tackles, 5 interceptions, and 1 defensive touchdown. Up next, we have Tatum Bell. Tatum Bell didn't play for the Broncos long, but man, he put in some really good years during his time there. He was drafted in 2004 in the second round off of a pick that was acquired by, at the time, the Washington Redskins in the trade that they got for Clinton Portis. His best season came in 2006, where he took 233 carries for over 1,000 yards and had 2 rushing touchdowns. After that, he was sent to Detroit, in where he played 1 year, and then came back to the Denver Broncos in 2008 and essentially finished up his NFL career. I wouldn't necessarily say that he filled the void that Clinton Portis had left, but he was definitely very fun and exciting to watch, and I wish he actually played his entire career in Denver. Coming up next is Ring of Famer Tom Nalen. Tom Nalen played for the Denver Broncos for quite a long time. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler and arguably one of the best centers that the Denver Broncos have ever had. In 2003, he was actually selected as the Offensive Lineman of the Year by the NFL alumni. He was part of both Super Bowl 32 and Super Bowl 33 teams and is now in the Broncos Ring of Fame. And last but not least is running back Mike Anderson. Mike Anderson got a very late start in his NFL career after he spent 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. He played a couple years at Utah and then was drafted by the Denver Broncos. In 2000, he rushed for over 1,400 yards and 15 touchdowns, and that ultimately won him the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. He ranks 4th in franchise history in rushing touchdowns and 5th in franchise history in rushing yards. He played a couple of seasons with the Baltimore Ravens, but then ultimately retired in 2008. Think I left someone off the list? Make sure you comment below and let me know who I left off.